Wipe them feet, y'all. And let's talk that shit.
Yeah, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of set, rapping silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with some silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Regis. Man, bread, dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, Edwards with the 50-50. Yeah, this that silver and black field. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
You can get your cat pill, sack artist. What's good? Shout out to the nation, man. Shout out to everybody. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your gracious host, man, Graphk Raider. I appreciate you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody already in the comments section. Raider Nice, Demokes, Anthony, man, Dominique, Robert, Gross, ML, Herman Munster. Shout out to all my guys. Kale's in the building. Appreciate you guys. And everybody on Twitter and Facebook watching right now, shout out to you guys. If you want to get your comments in the comments section, jump over to YouTube, and I'll make sure to try and get your comments on the screen as well, man. Shout out to everybody. We got some things to talk about. Latest developments with OBJ. Gilmore, no more. We all going to talk about that. We see what just happened right now with him. The rumors were true. We talked about it yesterday on the live with the Colts. Well, Gilmore signed a 2-year deal with the Indianapolis Colts, averaging, I believe, $11.5 million. I'm going to be real with you guys. I wouldn't have paid that. Maybe that's just me, but that's a slight overpay for someone that's been not healthy these past few years. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to Gilly, man, for getting a nice little contract. And shout out to Gus Bradley for snatching a soul from us on his way out of Las Vegas, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Digital Press is in the building. What's up, nephew? Lizette is here. Bourbon is in the building. Sarah, what is good? Phillips. Let's talk about it, you guys. Yes, I got some things drawn up. We're moving on from Stephon Gilmore. As I said before, you guys, he just signed a 2-year deal with Indianapolis. $11.5 million, man. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man, for 32-year-old, I think 32-year-old corner. I like, and I've been saying this these past few weeks, I like what we did at corner in free agency already with Rock Ya-Sin and Anthony Averett. So I'm not too worried about Gilmore. Honey Badger is still out there, but things are heating up, you guys, in terms of Philly and the Honey Badger. So I don't know. We got to kind of pump the brakes a little bit. They seem like they're heating up with Philly, them and the Saints. So we shall see. But OBJ, you guys, we still need a number 2 wide receiver. I know a lot of people here are saying Brian Edwards needs to be given an opportunity to do so this year under this new regime. You guys know I've been a huge Brian Edwards supporter since day one. Big fan of him at South Carolina. But let's be real. He has not lived up to the expectations to this point. Yes, he was clutch in crunch time for us last year, a few times in OT. He made some big plays. But to me, it's not enough. Shout out to Shane as well. Hondo mystery, big name still out there. It has to be Shane because I don't know if you guys seen, but I went over there. I'll pull it up real fast. I asked Hondo if the big name secret guy is still out there. He hasn't responded. He also did say if that big name guy was off the board, he would say something. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't said anything yet. Hasn't said nothing yet. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming that Gilmore was not the name that he was talking about. So some of us were saying, you know, it's the guy that Hondo was speaking about. He was kind of just, he put a name, he put some energy out there without a name attached to it. You know what I mean? But it seems as though Stephon Gilmore was not the guy. I asked him a question. He didn't respond thus far. But he said when that guy signed that he would instantly come out and let the nation know that that was the guy he was talking about. So it does not look like it was Stephon Gilmore. It may be Honey Badger. It may be Sue. And you guys, we may not be done at the defensive tackle position yet. Look, we brought Darius Falone in. I'm spitting and shit. We brought Falone in for a visit yesterday. So maybe we're not done at the defensive tackle position. It could be Sue. It could be Sue. It could be Eddie Goldman. Who's to say? It could be OBJ. It could be OBJ. Look, there's names. There's a few teams out there with rumors with Odell Beckham Jr. The Saints, when he went to LSU, makes sense. I believe him and Jarvis Landry are definitely speaking to each other behind closed doors, maybe trying to team up in New Orleans. You never know. But I don't know why you would want to go over there and play with Winston if you could come over here and be the clear-cut number 2 for us right now. And you guys, I want to say this. I know a lot of people are saying OBJ, his injury, he's done, blah, blah. Clowney, I think, is going to go back to Cleveland, you guys. I think that there's already a deal on the table, and he's just kind of weighing his options, but I do believe that he will be going back to Cleveland. I think they have a nice deal on the table. Julio, I can see the Colts or Green Bay. There's rumors right now that have him attached to Green Bay as well. So let me bring this up real quick, you guys, real fast. Shout out to Yahoo Sports. Odell Beckham Jr.'s knee surgery was done by Rams doctor, corrected previous issue. I'm going to go over this real quick, you guys. As the Los Angeles Rams continue to weigh their options in free agency, Odell Beckham Jr. remains available. He has yet to sign with another team, and while there's mutual interest in a reunion with the Rams, that has not come to fruition. His torn ACL has complicated things, likely sidelining him for at least part of the 2022 season. The Rams should know better than anyone exactly the condition of Beckham's knee, because according to Ian Rappaport, it was the Rams team doctor who performed the surgery. The procedure went well, and it actually corrected an issue from the previous surgery Beckham underwent after he tore his ACL the first time. There's mutual interest, and they know more about his knee than anyone else, Rappaport said on the Pat McAfee show. Their team doctor did the surgery. Sounds like it went really well and actually corrected a previous bad surgery from a couple years ago. When Odell tore his ACL with the Browns, the surgery didn't go well as anyone had hoped. This past surgery went really well and probably will extend his career. It was not 100% healthy, and I don't think it would have given him a long-term deal just based on the knee because it was troubling. So shout out to Ian Rappaport. He has been talking about OBJ on Twitter, you guys, and the Pat McAfee show. He said that this previous surgery that just happened actually corrected the problematic knee that he was dealing with Cleveland. Also, shout out to my boy Q. I also asked Victor Fur. He said we may sign some players after the draft and free agency. Facts, my brother Q. Shout out to you, man, and shout out to you for the donation, King. Green Bay signed Sammy Watkins. Shout out to Brave. Hey, that's dope. That's dope. But that's another guy that has not been proven to be able to stay healthy. That could be a sneaky pickup for them, but they're not done. They're not done at the wide receiver position. I could still see them go out and get Julio or using one of those first-round draft picks on an Olave or on a Garrett Wilson. There's a lot of names in the draft in the first round that Green Bay is definitely going to target. These guys got to get Aaron Rodgers some help if they want to run it back in their respective division. Shout out to my brother Hammer, man. What's good with you, King? And also, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to remove this. Hold on, you guys. I got one more that I want to talk about real quick in terms of OBJ. Let me share the screen. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wipe them feet, you guys. We are less than 100 subscribers away from 15,000, you guys. Hit that sub button and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We are almost there. We're going to be doing the Oaklosvegas giveaway at 15K, man. We need about 90 subscribers, you guys. So if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Here we go. Let me bring this up. Boom. SI.com. Wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. remains on the Los Angeles Rams wish list, or so they say Rams officials. But as we get deeper and deeper into free agency with increasingly fewer guys left on the NFL shelf, OBJ remains unseen, but maybe not unwanted. So this is a Rams, I believe, article. But I just wanted to bring this up real quick right here, you guys. Boom. Who joins the Patriots in play? According to the Bovada odds, New England minus 110, the Saints plus 300, the Raiders are at plus 400. So we are one of those top 3 teams right now in terms of bringing in OBJ in Las Vegas. And we all know OBJ is very close with Davante Adams. They want to play together. They almost made it happen in Green Bay last year before OBJ pumped the brakes and picked the Rams over the Packers, which worked out because at the end of the day, Davante came to us, got the biggest contract at the time as a wide receiver in NFL history, and then boom, OBJ gets a ring. Yes, he tore his ACL, but he got his ring. But what do you guys think about this? In terms of, according to Bovada odds, Las Vegas, we're the 3rd team plus 400. Let me see, for real, just found you on my timeline. Raider, what you mean, my brother? Surrender, I disagree, man. I disagree. I want a solid number 2 wide receiver, man. I don't trust Bryan Edwards at this point, man. I'm just not. I like Edwards a lot, but I'm just not sold on him. Let's go, Graphk. We getting a new Raider anthem this season. Is it in the works right now? Shout out to my brother Carlos, man. Yes, it is in the works. I actually might be recording it next week in Los Angeles. So I'm working on my new Tay Day anthem, man. In the meantime, I just dropped a Raider anthem 2 months ago, Carlos. If you get a chance to, brother, go check it out. We redid the Loonies. I'm a Raider anthem. But I definitely have 2 songs coming this year. Got one for Davante Adams, and I have another one separately. Shout out to my brother Carlos, man. Shout out to Queen. What's good with you, sis? Good morning. Got my coffee. What's the convo? We're talking about Stephon Gilmore choosing the Indianapolis Colts, 2-year deal, $11.5 million a year. That's a really good deal for someone coming off of an injury and, at 32 years old. So I'm not mad at him. Indianapolis Colts had the money. They had the money to spend. They needed to do it. So why not? Let me see. Hold on real quick. Man, Alan, I deleted it, man. I didn't even want to I want to give any negativity, man, this year. Any light, like any limelight, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just sad that, when you have these platforms and somebody disagrees with you on something, right? And you're not arguing, you're not bickering with nobody, but you're just not giving them any attention. They want to go and report you to YouTube for no reason. I don't have any videos that's breaking any guidelines with YouTube or anything like that. But, when people start seeing you, build your platform and it's going places, haters don't like that shit, man. So, I had to deal with a little email, but it was nothing. It was nothing, you guys. YouTube informed me. Don't even worry about it. There's nothing there. But it's just sad, man, to see people try and report your page because they disagree with you, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're good, my brother. Alan, we are good. We are in motion, and we're good to go, man. Joey boy, OBJ would be nice. I'm telling you, man. You bring him in with Davante Adams. Why not be the clear-cut number 2 instead of being the clear-cut number 3 in Los Angeles behind Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson? It makes all the sense in the world to come be the true number 2 behind Davante. Yeah, no time. No, I'm telling y'all now, real talk, I am killing all negativity with positivity this year, man. Moving forward, I'm killing negativity with positivity. Simple and plain, man. Kill them with success. That's the motto this year. Kill them with success. That's how I'm moving. Oh man, Pastor, man. Try to hit the bell, my brother. Try to hit the bell. That Raider anthem was legit. Been bumping it since it came out. You're legit on the bars. Would like to see more from you, even if it's not Raider related. Love, no cleats. Carlos, I got 12 albums out, my brother. So go search me. I'm all over YouTube, all over Spotify, Apple Music. I literally have like 13 albums, brother, and like 100 music videos, and they're all over this channel. So go check them out, my brother. I appreciate you, King. Shout out to Van City. What's good with you, my brother? Joe Nation, there's conflicting reports right now, right? People are saying that we have $5 million, and then people are saying we have negative $13 million. So, you know, at this point, I don't even know. I have no clue. I have no idea. But I know this. There's no way we can be minus $13 million if we had a deal on the table for Stephon Gilmore. So I'm assuming that we have about around that 5 million range, and we can still free some money up. And then post June is another $21 million. You know what it is, Leon. You already know, man. Shout out to my sponsor, man. Shout out to the GOAT, Charles Woodson, man. And shout out to my brother Jay over there at Woodson Whiskeys, man. These guys are doing some great things, and I'm blessed to be a part of what they got going on. Shout out to my guys over at Woodson Bourbon Whiskey, man. Facts. We doing some big things behind the scenes, man. Shout out to my guys. Richard Lyon, what's up, brother? Shout out to Crispin as well. I trust the 5 million more. Yeah, me too, JD. Facts. Colts defense is solid as fuck, not gonna lie. I mean, Carter was cool. I mean, they still got Gus Bradley over there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Gus did improve our defense, and I'm not gonna take anything away from him at all. But, you know, that scheme is just so predictable. It's funny because the Charger fans were flooding the comment section when we brought Gus Bradley on, and they were like, I'm telling you guys are all excited and shit, but this guy puts out a predictable ass defense week in and week out. So, you know, they definitely have a nice defense over there on paper. We shall see how that translates with Gus Bradley, you know what I mean, at the head of that defensive staff now. But I'll tell you one thing, though. Yannick will help those guys with the pass rush. They did not have really any pass rush last season. So with Kwity Paye over there and DeForest Buckner and Yannick, they definitely do have a nice, serviceable defensive line. Shout out to my brother Andy, man. Subscribe, Nation. 15K. Let's get it. We're on our way, man. We are on our way. I might have to do like a special live, man, where we run it up, and I might have to stay live until we touch that number, man. But I don't know what happened, but we're back down. We're at 14,902. So if you guys get a chance to, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, JD, that's a nice D-line. Yannick, Buckner, and Kwity Paye. That's nice. Chris, it just depends, man. I'll tell you one thing. I think a deal for OBJ is not going to happen until post-June anyway because of, you know, the injury that he dealt with. He's not going to be ready for the regular season. So that money that we get freed up post-June, we can definitely bring in OBJ. I'm just one of those guys, man. You know, you bring in OBJ, I think he'll ball out whenever he's ready to come back. I want an Odell Beckham Raider jersey, man. Like, for real. I want an Odell Raider jersey. Like, that to me would be just fire. Could you imagine Devontae on one side, OBJ over here, Waller and Renfro? Come on, man. I don't care if we get 8-9 games out of OBJ. Bring him on. Shout out to Bro. I just want this season to be here already, man. I can't wait. Shout out to my dog. That's facts, my brother. Shout out to Raider for Life, 1970. I say Julio Jones, Will Fuller, D-Jax, OBJ. Hope we sign Falone. Blessings to you, my brother. Shout out to 1970. Blessings to you as well, King. I'm good with either one of those guys. Will Fuller's a speedster. You know, he can stretch the field. D-Jax, I've already expressed how I felt about him on previous lives. You know what I'm saying? Bring him in. As last year, he's 36 years old. He can still stretch the field. Bring him in, let him retire a Raider. Not against that. OBJ, you know, I mean, look, man, you know, that could be a monster. And Julio Jones, if healthy, man, that guy is a dog. I'm good with either one of those guys. And I do hope that we sign Falone, my brother. Facts. Said this last night on the live. This guy wants to be here. He wants to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let me see. Brusky, man, what's good, my guy? Cheers to you, Graphk, with the espresso in hand. Another beautiful and blessed morning. Let's start off the day right. Chat and wipe them feet /subscribe. Road to 15K in sight. Let's fucking go. Talk that shit. Shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to Don, man. Who would you rather get, OBJ or Honey Badger, if we can only get one? I want to build the defense up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going OBJ, man. I'm going OBJ, man. I know the injuries and shit, but, man, we see the OBJ in the Super Bowl before he tore his shit this past season. Like, OBJ, man. I like Honey Badger, but OBJ, bro, he got something left in the tank, man. He does, man. You know what I'm saying? When healthy, this guy's still a dog. Shout out to my brother Raiders God, man. What's good, Docs? Just got my merch. Love it, bro. I appreciate you, King. Do me a favor, man. Take a picture of it. Send it over to my Instagram or my Twitter, my brother. I definitely want to put it in the archives, man. And I'm putting something together with all my guys that are buying the Oaklosvegas gear, man. So everybody that buys, make sure you send me a picture of you wearing it. I'm definitely want to put something special together, man, for all my people. Oaklosvegas.com. It's pinned up there if you guys want to grab some merch. My brother, man. Shout out to my Sacramento brother. We still need to fix the O-line. David, I just look, man, I'm not really that guy that's still harping on the O-line. I think we're gonna address it, maybe a guard or a tackle in the draft. But I look, man, Carmen Brasillo, man. Carmen. That was our upgrade at O-line at the O-line this year. Let me see. Yeah. OBJ would make this offense killer. It's already killer. But with OBJ, it's just overkill. Robert Pena, man, you have a great day too, my brother. Edgar, man, bring back Falone and McCoy on cheap deals because of injuries. OBJ in the right tackle, and I think will be more than fine. So I think Falone, like I said, if Falone passes his physical, I think he's a Raider. McCoy, I would love it. Just as a veteran leader in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? You bring him in on a vet minimum, someone that can come in and give you a few snaps here and there. I don't know if he can at this point because he has missed the last 2 seasons with knee injuries, but I'm all for bringing him in and seeing what we can do. If a heavy incentives contract, vet minimum, why not? I don't think that McCoy is ready to retire the way he do it. He doesn't want to go out like that. Shout out to Wild Turkey. What's good with you, King? Max Mitchell, Zion Johnson out of Boston College. I think he'll be gone already, Brave. I think he's a first-round guy. And Dylan Parham will be good choices. Dylan Parham, Memphis guy. He's a guard. You know what I'm saying? Look, I like Dylan. I'm a huge fan of him as well. Max Mitchell's my guy. At right tackle, if he's there in the 3rd round, I'm going to go get Max Mitchell. Raging Cajun out of Louisiana. Huge fan of his work. #1 rated offensive lineman in all of college football last year. I'm definitely going to go get Max Mitchell if he's available in the 3rd round. Let me see. Shout out to everybody here, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. He said, let's sign Garyon Conley. Shit, Jesse. A blast from the pizzazz. That's funny as shit. Cameron, he looked stout against the 49ers in preseason, man. It sucks to see him go out like that, dude. For real. Maniac, appreciate all that you do, Docs. I think coaching staff wants to empower that offense and overload in talent, knowing defense will be a weakness. Defense will be okay, but not great. Is that what they think? Shout out to Maniac. I appreciate you, my brother. I do. Look, we already overpowered that offense. We already did it. I think the defense is going to get built up in the draft. I've been saying this forever. I think we go get a corner, we get a safety, we get a linebacker. We're going to build that. We're going to build that defense up in the draft. Look at how we're already structured now. Outside of Max and Chandler Jones, those are the only 2 expensive contracts that we have. Pretty much everybody else are on 1-year deals or rookie deals. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. I think we want to build this defense through the draft. That's how you do it. New England did this year in and year out, built their defense up to the draft. Seattle, you know what they did with the Legion of Boom, built that defense up to the draft. You know what I'm saying? You want that proven offense to go out there and be able to score. You build that defense through the draft. Jay Castro says, I predict the trade for Bradbury. I don't know, man. At this point, I do not know. I'm waiting for the Giants to cut him. I hope the Giants let him go. I believe they saved like $15 to $20 million off the books or some shit like that. Just cut him, man, and let him pull up. Raider 72, WoodsonWhiskey.com, man. Go to WoodsonWhiskey.com. And if you are out there in the draft, I know a bunch of liquor stores that carry it. I'll make sure to give updates on where you can go buy Woodson Whiskey. Garbage truck will come pull up right when I'm doing my live too. Tyler, Campbell already signed. Calais Campbell signed a 2-year deal, I believe, with Baltimore. So Honey Badger's still out there. But Calais Campbell already signed a 2-year deal, I believe, with Baltimore. Let me see. Regime's majority of players they have met or interested in have been defensive backs. Hey, a lot of our top 30 visits as well. Shout out to my brother Andy, man, for putting spotlight on a lot of these top 30 picks or these top 30 draft guys, but a lot of them are corners and safeties. We just had one with Tariq Woolen. Hold on real quick, y'all. Real fast. Shout out to my guy, Carlos Anthony Castro, man, my brother, man. Shout out to my guy. He just went and grabbed him a Oaklosvegas hoodie, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I just fulfilled your order, and it is on the way, King. Shout out to my guy, man. Appreciate you, brother. Oaklosvegas.com, you guys. Shout out to my guy. Danny Gray or Tyquan Thornton would be nice. For those who don't know, Demi is talking about Danny Gray out of SMU, speedster, or Tyquan Thornton, another speedster out of Baylor. Either one of them, I'm good with. The UTSA corner, that's Tariq Woolen, my brother, 6'4", 6'5". Monster. Dude is crazy, man. 2 years ago, he was a wide receiver. They moved him to corner because his hands were suspect, but he had the speed. So I'm not mad. Look, Tariq Woolen was one of my hidden gems from Jump Street. Right when the offseason approached, I was instantly doing my homework on Tariq Woolen. Tyler, what interior D linemen are still available for us then? I didn't hear about Campbell signing. I feel like Sue's still out there, but I think that Sue wants that big bag. That's been his MO forever. Put it like this. Sue still had 6 sacks last year with Tampa Bay at his age. So he's looking for a bag. And a lot of these teams that he played for are those no state tax teams, right? Played for Miami, no state tax. Played for Tampa Bay, no state tax. He was drafted to Detroit, so he had no, he couldn't do nothing with that. The only team that he went and played for, but he got a nice bag, was the Rams in Cali. So I can see Sue coming over here. He was born a Raider fan. Come to Vegas, no state tax. Finish off your career as a team you love, that you grew up loving. I'm with that. There's still Eddie Goldman out there, Tyler. Former Chicago Bear. Champ Kelly knows him very well with his days out there in Chicago. There's still a few names out there. I think Brandon Williams is still out there too, Baltimore, defensive tackle. Smash, it's too early to tell, my brother. I got to see what this draft looks like. I got to see what these guys look like in camp. I'm just going to say top 15 defense at this point with Patrick Graham leading the way. Top 15. Yeah, Akeem Hicks as well. Knack, facts. Akeem Hicks is out there too. Eddie Goldman, Akeem Hicks, both former Chicago Bears that Champ Kelly knows very well. Is there a chance a defensive tackle still in the 3rd round? No, look, in a perfect world, which is not going to happen, but Travis Jones from Connecticut falls to the 3rd round. That's my guy. If he drops to the 3rd, and we've seen stranger things happen, in the draft. If he falls to the 3rd round, you go get him immediately. Might even trade up to go get Travis Jones. But Logan Hall, Houston, he may be there in the 3rd round. And my guy, Noah Ellis out of Idaho. He'll probably be there in the 3rd round as well. 3 guys to keep an eye on. Logan Hall out of Houston. Travis Jones, if he does fall, which I don't see happening. But like I said, stranger things have happened. And Noah Ellis out of Idaho. Brandon, if Lil falls, bro, that is a steal. A steal. If Winfrey falls, bro, that's a steal. If those guys fall to the third round, oh my God, Perrion Winfrey or a Lil, that can be like a Mo Hurst kind of pickup for us, right? But even better. Everyone knows Mo Hurst had that heart condition, fell to the 5th round, I believe, when we took him out of Michigan. That can be one of those like potential pickups, but even better. Because I think Lil and I think Perrion Winfrey is going to have a better career than Mo Hurst in the NFL. Bring in OBJ. Edwards can have about 8 weeks to ball out, then OBJ is ready. Offense fire. Facts, my brother. Facts. Shout out to my brother Sean, man. He put this in the DM as well. These are guys right now, and shout out to my brother Wasted. He put up something on Instagram and Twitter with all remaining guys that fit needs. Safety, Tyrann Mathieu. Defensive tackle, Eddie Goldman. These are all free agents, you guys, that fit needs. Defensive tackle, Sue, Akeem Hicks. Defensive tackle, Darius Falone. Linebacker, Kyle Van Noy, which we can still look at, former Patriot. Another former Patriot, Dante Hightower. Offensive lineman, my guy, Darrell Williams. Offensive lineman, I'm not really heavy on. David Quesenberry, I'm not that big on him. Wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., and wide receiver, Julio Jones. There you go. A bunch of names right there that Wasted put up on a graphic earlier. Shout out to my brother, man, Sean, for always hitting me in the DM with some dope content or dope stuff to talk about, you know what I mean, to create some content. Shout out to Austin as well. Honey Badger All-Pro paired with future All-Pro Trayvon Merrick. Those two together would be absolutely perfect. I agree with you, Austin. I agree with you. I just don't know what kind of money at this point Honey Badger is asking for. Let me ask you guys in the comments section, what are you paying for Honey Badger right now? What are you paying for him? I need a yearly rate. What is a yearly salary that you guys are willing to pay Honey Badger? Leave that down in the comments section. I want to see. I want to see. Oh, and shout out to my brother Mitchell Renz. You guys, he will be dropping the content creator mock draft, I believe, on Monday. Me, Honcho, Cody, my little brother Scout, and my brother Kenny King. We're all in there. So we will be dropping. He drew names from a hat, and I got the 7th rounder. Man. But yeah, I know Mitch will be dropping that here in the next few days. So you guys keep an eye on that as well. James says $8.5 million. 1970 says 10 to 13 mil for a Honey Badger. Sean says, last I heard, Docs, he wants 3-year, $30 million deal, $10 million a year. I'd pay $10 million for a Honey Badger. For that kind of versatility, I would do that. $8 million and throw in an extra $2 million for 3 INTs. Edgar, I like that. 12 mil tops, Ash. Jesse says 2-year, 24 mil. Sal, what's up, my brother? Joey Boy says 10 to 12 million. Bro says 13 annually. I know that's somewhat what he wants. I don't know if he gets that, though. I'm all for a 3-year, $10 million deal. I'm all for that. I like that. I'm actually a huge fan of that. I'm with that. 24 says vet minimum. He definitely ain't taking that, brother. Bourbon says, I'd pay 8 to 10 million tax-free. That's a good deal for him. Facts. Auntie 6, who's one player you don't want us to trade? Devontae Adams? Devontae Adams? That's who I got, Auntie. Waller, Merrick, Max. The cornerstones of this team right now is Devontae Adams. DC just signed his extension. You don't want him going anywhere, right? Waller, Merrick, Max, Hunter Renfrow. Bro, I'm good off bringing Mo Hurst back, my brother. I know he had an okay year last year with the Niners, but to me, he's still undersized as a defensive tackle. I know he can get to the quarterback here and there, but I'm good. Shout out to my brother, the Raider, man. I'm trying to sell the homies on getting some VIPs, but they ain't familiar with the pod. Cowboy fans. So probably going to be in that free section. Look, hey, the Raider, I want you guys to realize this, you guys. I'm going to say this one more time because I guess a few people were confused about this. This is a free event, you guys. We would never, ever, 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 ever charge you guys to come hang out with us. You guys are family. We support you. You support us on a daily. We will never charge you to hang out with us. People were asking for VIP packages. So the hotel created one. That's all it was. If you guys want some food pack, like in drinks packages, that's all that is. It is free, you guys. You guys can come hang with us all you want. But there are VIP packages for people that wanted to have package deals with drinks, food, and the podcast. That's it. So I want people to understand. I guess there was a few people that were hitting up Hammer and you know what I mean? You guys are going to be, look, if you guys want food and drinks at the hotel, you're going to be paying for it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So all we did was offer a deal that we're not touching any of that money. That's the hotel. That's the hotel, man. At the end of the day, we're building rapport with these guys. I want you guys to know this is not something we're trying to milk out of anybody. It's not like that. This is a deal that you guys can have or don't have. At the end of the day, we do not benefit from it financially. All we're saying is that it's a hotel perk and it makes us look really good because at the end of the day, if you guys do grab a VIP package, they're going to want to say, you know what, we want to do this more consistently. And then they'll start flying us out there every home game to cover games. That's all it is. This is not a situation to milk anyone. Just want y'all to know that. Trust me, man, this is not a situation where we benefit financially in any way, shape, or form. We don't see a penny. We don't see a dime from that. That is the hotel that they chose that. And we want to make sure that people that want VIP packages have the opportunity to do so. And they're great deals. You guys get food and drinks. You guys do not see shit like that in Vegas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be expensive as hell everywhere in Vegas draft week. So if you guys want some Woodson whiskey, get 2 drinks and an appetizer or a dinner or a breakfast, we have those packages there. Shout out to the Raider, man, my brother, man. I appreciate you, King, as always, my brother. But yes, there is going to be a free section, the Raider. We're going to kick it with you guys the whole time. The whole time. There's just a specialized media room for us where we're going to be potting, where we can only fit, I think, 60 to 75 people. And we're going to have people rotate in and out, but there's going to be people where they can pay VIP and kick it in there the whole day. That's it. But yes, you guys will be able to come in and rock with us. And we're going to be at the bar kicking it with you guys as well. I know I'm going to be drinking. So I'm going to be at the bar rocking with you guys heavy. I'm going to have my phone over here going live while we're at the bar kicking it with y'all. So, no, top beats. It's definitely not, my brother, especially for what you're getting. In Vegas, you're getting a meal from a top 15 restaurant in Las Vegas on the Strip, and some drinks. So there you go. Yes, I will not move. I will not miss that Raider Niner game at all. At all. And once again, you guys, if you want any of those VIP packages, reach out to me. Oaklosvegas@gmail.com. Or hit me on my DM in Twitter @GraphkRaider or Instagram @Graphk916. And I'll get you guys right with the VIP package. You guys are awesome for doing this for the nation. I appreciate you, my brother. We just excited to see you guys in person, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, we paid for our own flights. You know what I mean? We got our own rooms. Thank God I'm lucky that I got a brother Thor that just looks out for me when I pull up to Vegas. But, bro, we came out of pocket for this event. So I want you guys to understand that. We don't benefit financially from this. We're just going out there to keep building our brands up. Trent says, hey, when will you and Honcho do it live again? I don't know. Shout out to my bro though. He over there doing his thing. You know, some people fly solo, man. And I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. You know what I mean? My guy is thriving over there. His channel is building tremendously every day. Shout out to my dog, man. You know what I mean? If y'all want that, y'all flood his comment section and you tell him, man, we need a Graphk and Honcho, man. We need a Graphk and Honcho show. But I will be in Jersey next month. So maybe you guys see a Graphk and Honcho show live. Seeing Raider content creators in Vegas. Yeah, hey, man. And Samoan Raider's going to be there. My brother, Cody might be there. I know Kenny King's supposed to be out there. So all my guys going to be out there. Murph, man, everybody going to be out there rocking, man. So come kick it. Hit the strap and wipe them feet. Shout out to Carlos. Derek, I rock with everybody, brother. There's not one person that I don't support, man. Even people that I don't really rock with personally, I'm still hoping for success for every single one of them. But I don't have a problem with the specific name that you mentioned. I don't have a problem at all. I hope everybody wins, man. Much respect from the Chavez family. Raider Nation for life. Shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my brother Raider John. I see you, King. Shout out to my brother Halo. See you soon, King. Less than 2 weeks, man. Less than 2 weeks. And I will be in LA next week with some breaking news. I'm going to keep building that up because you guys are going to be excited when you hear this shit. Crazy. Hey, Doc, who is your all-time favorite? Oh, Tim Brown. Tim Brown, Chris. 10 times out of 10. Tim Brown. Timmy is the GOAT to me. Him, C. Wood, those are my guys. Howie Long. Those are my three GOATs. Bernard, shout out to Raider Lakers. I appreciate you, brother. What up, Doc? Looking forward to drinking with the nation and playing some flag football from the east to the west. Raiders is the best. I will see you there, my brother. All-American Park. I will see you guys there. Bernard, I do not need to do one, my brother, because I've been to the stadium a million times. I already did a stadium tour, though, but I've been to, I think, 3-4 games already at Allegiant. So I can tell you where everything already is in there. I can conduct the tour in that motherfucker. Daniel, like always, thanks for getting me through my work days. My brother, man. James, just Docs is like Carr. He wants everyone to eat. Facts. Shout out to my guy. Yeah, I don't got no shade for nobody, man. I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to win. Let me see. Leon, I'll be in LA for 24 hours, brother. 24 hours. 24-hour turnaround. Flying into Ontario Thursday morning, and we're probably going to drive out to LA that night to get in the studio. So, but I got some dope stuff, man. I can't wait to drop for y'all, man. You guys are going to be excited. Shout out to Big Sleeps. Salute from KC, Raider Nation. We deep out here. Shout out to my dog. My guy live out there behind enemy lines, man. Shout out to my guy. Appreciate you, King, on the donation. Shout out to everybody or everything you do for the nation, Docs. I wish I could make it this year, but I'll be watching from afar, no doubt. Shout out to my brother, man. Appreciate you, Sean. Giovanni, no, it's an all-family event, brother. You can come and you can bring your kids. All family. Everybody is invited. Every single person. Kids, everything. There's going to be games in there for the kids to play cornhole and I think some other games and shit. So it's a full family event. Squints, what's good, King? Hey, 21. Hey, Nump was supposed to be on the Raider on the last anthem. The one I just did with AP9 and Pookie. Nump was supposed to be on there. I actually still got the text messages with Nump right now. He was supposed to be on there. Yep. Shout out to my dog, Nump. Shout out to D-Truth. Yo, Docs, this year is real. Commitment to excellence. South London, UK locked in. Raider Nation for life. Shout out to my guy, man. UK is in the building. Caden, I'm thinking about getting one out there in Vegas, bro. I was just telling Wasted that last night. I think I might have to get one in Las Vegas. No surrender, man. Have a great day, King. My brother, man. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to my guy, the Raider, once again. Got you, bro. I was confused. Got flights, booked like 3 rooms at the Ahern. We're set. You know what? I'm going to send this to my guy, Brody, real quick so we can see my guys are in the building. See my guy. I'm going to send that. I'm going to send that to him right now. So he knows that our people are coming full force. Shout out to my partner, the Raider, man, as always, man. My guy, I see you soon, brother. Yeah. You guys, Stephon Gilmore signed with the Indianapolis Colts. 2-year deal, $11.5 million a year. A little too expensive for my taste. The veteran corner is off the board now. He is no longer a free agent. Sonia, I would love to bring in Jadeveon Clowney. I think he signs with Cleveland. I think they already have a deal on the table for him. And I think that'll probably be done this like soon, like next week or so. But I would love to have him in. One of the best defensive linemen against the run in the league. Guy is stout against the run. He just never lived up to the hype in terms of getting to the quarterback. But when healthy, Jadeveon Clowney is a dog against the run. And he can still give you about 8 to 10 sacks here and there. Let me see. Bernard says, I feel like we're not going to sign anyone until post June 1st. I can see that happening. I think Falone or one of those kind of depth pieces that will be signed here soon. Let me see. Ghost Town's in the building. Shout out to West Oakland. Myles Garrett helped Jadeveon Clowney gain facts, Sonia. Shout out to Real Time, man. My guy. Fuck Gilmore. Let's keep building this thing, man. Shout out to Graphk, my brother. Shout out to my dog. Hey, Real Time, you gonna be in Vegas for the draft, bro? You need to pull up on us, King. You gotta come talk that shit with us at the Ahern, bro. You think Renfro gets the extension next? Yeah, Carlos. He's the last guy left at this point. It's the last guy left at this point. So, but I've been saying this pretty much the whole offseason, right? I think that he gets his deal during the season. I think he gets it during the season, my brother. Shout out to my dog, Los, man. My boy Los in the building. Shout out to my guy, Pharaoh, man. Shout out to my brother, Pharaoh. I see you, King. Keep building your channel, man. Keep building your platform up, my brother. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to my brother, Hammer. I'll be on for like another 15, bro. Anish, I don't know, bro. He hasn't done enough. He hasn't done enough to get an extension. You know what I'm saying? And to be real, what kind of extension does it look like? Like what does an extension for Foster Moreau look like? You know what I mean? Augie, go on there and put it on the website, put discount code wasted. Discount code wasted, and I believe you save some money. Real Time, my brother, man. And my condolences, King. Murder, pull up, King. So, yeah, I'm assuming you got, I don't know, man. Maybe OBJ is that big name that Hondo was talking about. He said it was 2 teams. Josh is a 3-year, $16 million. We still got to pay. We still got to pay Waller next year. I'm not even thinking about a Foster Moreau extension yet. We got to make sure that Waller's taken care of. Let me see. I broke it down to him. We good. Yeah, at this point, I mean, Foster Moreau's contract is going to be cheap as shit. if he gets one. But all these other guys that we brought in, Jacob Hollister, you know what I'm saying? That we you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I just and then with all these rumors about us looking at Isaiah Likely from Coastal Carolina in the draft, I don't even know if Foster Moreau is a guy that's going to be around too long. So I don't know. Big Pern, I don't know, brother. I think you have to go back on there and renew, King. I think you have to go back on there and renew. Let me see. OBJ will come in clutch for yep, facts, man, facts. Yeah, Frank, you gotta take care of Waller first, bro. Definitely. Shout out to Kale. Let's pump the brakes on Renfro. He has had one good year in the season where he was the only option. Let's not overpay him yet. I wouldn't be against letting him play it out. Kale, we're gonna pay him, bro. That man's route running is impeccable. His awareness is impeccable. I mean, that play on special teams where he took out that Charger, impeccable. That fake punt, like I'm paying Renfro. I get it though. You don't want to pay him $20 million a year or no crazy shit. But if that's the market at this point, what else do you do? Hunter Renfro to me has to be a Raider for life. I'm sorry. I'm taking care of our own. Foster has to be a Raider. I mean, not Foster, but Hunter. Hunter has to be a Raider. You take care of him. Over 1,000 yards this past season. You take care of that man. All those China routes, man, he had, man, that man was cooking. Shout out to my brother Mike Downs. Docs, with the league being so pass happy now and records falling faster than ever, should the league make it harder to be in the Hall of Fame for players? That's a good question, bro. But nah, man, I mean, you can't. I mean, look, it's already hard enough as a Raider to get in, right? Shit, you got to die and wait 20 years to fucking get in the Hall of Fame as a Raider. Sad, but nah, man. I don't think that changes things. You know, the league changes. It changes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the Hall of Fame should have anything. I don't think the changes should go no changes with the Hall of Fame. The league changes. The game is different year in and year out. Shout out to Eddie Willis. I appreciate you, King. But Downs, nah, my brother. That's a good question, though. I haven't heard that one yet. Let me see. Yeah, it's already hard enough for us. Bourbon says, honestly, I think Waller plays for us this year, but trade next offseason. We can't afford to pay him Travis Kelce money he wants. He's going to be 30 this year, 31 the final year of his current deal. Pay Hunter. It's crazy. You might have to pick one, either or, right? People tend to forget that Waller is 30 years old because he only played in the league for so long. Oh, yeah, Sonya. Amari Cooper's route running is ridiculous. It's just his hands are suspect and he ain't got no dog in him. Yeah, you give Renfro his money, though. Wipe those feet, you guys. Shout out to my brother Top Beast, man. Hit that subscribe button, you guys. I don't look at Waller as a regular 30-year-old tight end, though. I look at him as more, look, he was suspended a lot. He was on practice squads. Like, this guy really just started playing football in the NFL, if you really think about it. This guy has a lot more abuse that his body can take. So I'm looking at it from like, if Waller is 30, to me right now is like 26. To be real, it's like 25, 26. And he doesn't drink. He doesn't do anything like that to his body. I think he has a lot left in the tank, man. 90 away, man. 90 away from 15K, man. Hit that subscribe button if you guys aren't subscribed yet, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Hey, my A's are looking good right now, Hammer. We damn near swept the Rays, man. I want to see what we do against the Blue Jays this week. Yeah, he's got plenty. He's got plenty left. Oh man, Ascari said, I've never seen that one. Hollister's going to be another Cordell Patterson for it. Holy shit. Jacob Hollister, huh? You know, I love you, my brother. I don't agree with you on that one, though. But if he does, oh, my God. That'd be crazy. Let me see. Kelsey still plays at a high level when he's older. I say give Waller another 3 years. Shout out to Purge, man. Shout out to Purge. Let me see some. You good for a show tonight? Shout out to my dog 89, man. Appreciate you becoming a member, King. One of the best ways to support the channel, man. I appreciate you, my brother. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit that join button, man. Appreciate you, King. Shout out to Robert. That AP9 Looney's remix goes crazy. I appreciate you, King. Shout out to my guy. What do you do with the 20 million? You know, you look at all these other guys. You look at OBJ. You look at the Kyle Van Noys, the Dante Hightowers of the world. With that 20 million, that's what you look at. That's what you look at. Or you hold on to it. Hold on to some of that money, man. There's going to be some surprise cuts, some surprise trades. There's going to be all kind of other shit going on. Sometimes you want to go into the year with some money, with some money you can hold on to. You can always push that money forward. But post-June, OBJ will be there, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So that's a guy you look at. You look at a Kyle Van Noy, a veteran linebacker, leader in the locker room. You look at those kind of guys and those kind of names. Shout out to my brother Los, man. 98 likes with 400 viewers, wiped them feet. Oh, hit them thumbs up, y'all. Shout out to my brother Los, man. Shout out to my brother Los. Sonically, man, you can't pay Waller right now. You have to wait till next year to give him his money. Go get Honey Badger, Swin. It's another name to keep an eye on. I just don't know where he wants to go. Oh, actually, you think he meant Hollins. Mac Hollins. Now that I can agree on. That I can see that. Mac Hollins is a monster. I think Mac Hollins is nice. That's a sneaky grab for us this past offseason. I don't know if I was the only one, but I was pissed when we got rid of C-Pat. I wanted to go get him this free agency period before he re-signed with the Falcons. That guy's a dog, man. He killed it for me in fantasy football last year. Killed it. This motherfucking fly is killing me right now. Hector says Josh Jacobs is my running back. He's my running back too until he ain't. You know what I mean? Sonya, Kareem Hunt might be available pretty soon. I'm waiting for the season to start too, man. I can't wait. Yeah, both of them. Demarcus Robinson and Mac Hollins, two sneaky-ass grabs. Oh, okay. Scar said I was joking on that. Greg, I'm going to do an Oaklosvegas giveaway, my brother. So basically, go to the website, you know what I mean, pick a few items, and I'm going to send it your way. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like a raffle or something, or pose a question, and whoever gets the right answer or something, I'm going to figure it out. But I'm going to do an Oaklosvegas giveaway. Give us the one guy that will have a breakout season next year. Kenyon Drake. Ashley Logan finally subscribed. Let's fucking go. Shout out to you, family. I got Kenyon Drake. On the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, two guys. Divine Diablo and Trayvon Merrick. It's Merrick and Divine Diablo. Offensive side of the ball, I got Kenyon Drake. I think Kenyon Drake is going to thrive in this system. Tyler, Hunter Renfrow already broke out last year. He's a Pro Bowl guy now. Rock Your Sin. Okay, I like that too. I like that too. Definitely like Rock Your Sin. Hector says 1,500 yards. Bro, I don't see Josh Jacobs putting up 1,500 yards, bro. This is Josh McDaniels' offense. This is a committee of running backs. We got Bolden, Drake, Josh, Amir Abdullah. A lot of guys. And we're probably not even done. We may go get one in the draft or undrafted. Oaklosvegas.com, baby. Shout out to my brother T, man. Appreciate you, King. 21. Do not sleep on Amir Abdullah. Hey, man, that guy, man, hey, he's explosive. He's explosive. Guy can get it done in special teams. You can line him up at receiver, put him at running back. Yep. Ali. That is what I'm waiting for, bro. When we get to Vegas, that's my favorite part of the show that we're going to do, our podcast. Shout out to my brothers, man, for Mount Shilmore. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guys. That's what I'm most excited about when the draft is over. Sitting around and waiting for those calls to be took. I can't wait to break down our undrafted guys. That's gonna be the funnest time of the draft for me, is breaking down the undrafted guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what Zeke is going to do with those undrafted guys. I wouldn't sleep on Tyron Johnson either. Been real quiet on the Tyron Johnson front. Tyler, bro, look, we blew it up and we're still winning games. You know, Matt Olson went home to Atlanta. Chappie went to Toronto. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we still some dogs. Second in our division right now. Trent, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If that's all Green Bay paid, I would have did that. I would have went and got Sammy Watkins. Let me see something. Colts signed Stephon Gilmore, 2-year, $23 million deal. We talked about that. I didn't see anything. Watkins is washed. I'm going to be honest with you. T. Easley, like, he really hasn't even got a chance to be washed because he came into the league washed. He damn near looked bad since year one when he got drafted to Buffalo. I know the Bills are kicking and like beating themselves up for not going to get Khalil Mack. He drafted Sammy Watkins. Oh, it's crazy. Deebo Samuels wants to be a Raider. We can't afford him. We can't afford him. I would love it, though. If both are healthy, who do you want, OBJ or Julio? Ashley, I'm going OBJ. He's younger. He's only 30. Julio is 33. If healthy, I'm going with OBJ. I love Julio, though. Don't get me wrong. I would take either one of them. Yeah, Tyler, he don't give a shit about his A's fans, man. Derek, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. He was in their backyard and they drafted Watkins. Crazy. Shout out to Gravy. Shout out to Pyro. Shout out to Cash Lord. Chowder's in the building. Gary Russell's in the building. Arkham, what's good with you, King? My guys, man, my people. But yeah, hey, I just wanted to come in, you guys, and talk a little bit. You guys know, for those who didn't know, we talked about Stephon Gilmore pretty much this whole free agency period. He did not sign with us. He went and signed with the Indianapolis Colts, 2-year deal, $11.5 million a year. The 32-year-old corner got his bag, and he will be playing under Gus Bradley now in that system with Casey Hayward. Right? No, Casey went to Atlanta. I'm tripping. With Brandon, who was our guy last year? Who was our guy last year? I'm over here drawing a blank. Casey Hayward went to Atlanta. I'm trying to think who. Faison. Brandon Faison. Stephon Gilmore and Faison. So there you have it. They got Kenny Moore over there. He's a great corner. Kenny Moore is a great corner. They still got Darius Leonard. That defense is nice. It's definitely nice. Yeah, I drew a blank, you guys. Thank y'all. I can always depend on y'all to put the right answer in there when my mind is shot. But yeah, Stephon Gilmore is off the board, you guys. At this point, I don't know where we're going to go. I know Falone is still an option. He came in yesterday. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see what the next move is. It's been very quiet on the Honey Badger front. There's more rumors about him, though, potentially going to Philly. You know, they have a lot of, they got some bread over there. I don't know. Shout out to Cali Boy, man. I'm trying to grow my channel, brother, but it's hard because I was creating Fortnite content, but I'm trying to move it to the Raiders channel. Any suggestions, bro? Cali Boy, man. I'll tell you this. Best bet, and you may not agree with this, is create another channel. Start from scratch. Start from scratch, man. And just build it up naturally, organically, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to confuse your audience. If you're already doing Fortnite content, you don't want to confuse them. Create another wave, create another channel. Just don't, you know, I did that as well. You know what I'm saying? My channel was a music channel at the beginning. And then I decided on saying, you know what? I'm going to turn it into a Raider content channel. I wish, to be real with you, I would have created a separate channel for the Raiders and just kept the music separately. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're here now, and now it's great because now because of you guys, I get to upload music and Raider stuff and not get killed for it. You know what I mean? But separate channels, brother. Don't confuse your audience. Do not confuse your audience, man, because there's going to be a lot of people that love the Raiders and hate Fortnite. You know what I mean? So, but definitely reach out to me, King, if you have any questions at Graphk 916 in my DM. And I definitely love to give people feedback on your channels, man. I appreciate you on a donation, man. Shout out to my brother Med, man. Yo, I just tuned in once this OBJ talk about. We're plus 400 in Vegas to pick up OBJ. There's only two other teams that's ahead of us, the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. But also, you know, a lot of the nation Med thinks that the secret big name guy that Hondo was talking about is OBJ. Because with Stephon Gilmore off the board now, and him not coming out and saying that was the guy, because he said if the guy was off the board, he would come out and say it. A lot of people are assuming it's OBJ now. So there you have it. But that's what we're talking about. And his surgery went really well, Mitt. They actually said that it corrected the first surgery that he had in Cleveland. So it looks as though OBJ may come back full strength and ready to go. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my brother Kempo as well, man. Yo, Doc, seen any film on this corner? Jalen Armour Davis, Alabama. I have seen him. My brother. 192 prospect grade, 6.14, 40-yard dash, 4.39 bench press, 14 vertical jump, 34.5 arms. Hey, Kempo, that's another guy that we haven't really spoke about, to be honest. We really haven't spoke on Jalen Armour Davis. I'm going to look up his stats real quick. Let me look up his stats. Let me see what he did last year. He had 3 INTs last year. 4 passes defense, 3 INTs, 22 solo tackles. 6'1", 192 junior out of Alabama. That's a sneaky name to keep an eye on, Kempo. I'm going to definitely do more homework on him, brother. I've seen him play multiple times, but I'm going to really go sit down and break down some of his film. Thank you, my brother, for giving me some homework. My brother Kempo, man. Appreciate you, King, on a donation. And always support for the channel, brother. I got homework now. Shout out to my guy. Let me see. Docs, would you rather trade for Debo and pay him or pay Waller? If Waller gets Kelsey money, that's like $15 million a year. So you probably only have to pay. Nah. Look, Debo, Bourbon, the way this wide receiver shit is going right now, Diablo will get $30 million a year. I'm telling you right now, he wants to be the highest paid receiver in the league right now because he's a running back receiver. He does so much. He's not getting paid running back money. He wants to get paid receiver money. He wants to be the highest paid receiver in the league. I don't see that. I don't see it at all. He wants to be paid big time money. What's good, King? Just stopping in to show love. About to hit the rewind button right quick. Salute, nation. Shout out to my brother. Oh, man. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, King. Let me see. Van City, see, I thought he did, but I don't remember him saying that though, bro. And if he did say defender, it has to, at this point, it's got to be Sue or Honey Badger. But he said there was 2 teams in on him. You know what I mean? And now it looks like there's more teams in on Honey Badger. Philly, New Orleans, us, the Rams. So I don't know. I don't know, man. The Nation Zone said he's a younger, better CPAT. Shit. Way better. Love Cordell, man. I think Cordell is a great in this league. One of the greatest special teams guys of all time. But Atlanta finally unlocked him last year. Like, let's just be real. It took for him to be 32 years old to finally, for an offense to finally figure him out. Atlanta unlocked his skill set last year. You know what I mean? Moved him in running back pretty much full time, spreaded him out here and there. Atlanta was the one that unlocked that skill set. So Debo, man, at being as young as he is and already thriving, I think that, yeah, he's a way better Cordell Patterson, way better. And I like Cordell a lot. Let me see. Bourbon, draft Wan'Dale Robinson to be our Debo guy. For those who don't know, Wan'Dale Robinson is a speedster out of Kentucky. He played wide receiver and halfback at Nebraska before transferring to Kentucky, where he played primarily wide receiver. I'm all for it, man. If Josh McDaniels knows something about Wan'Dale Robinson that I don't know, and he's there in the 3rd round and we take him, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You get your speedster that you've been looking for, and we're good to go at receiver. I'm all for it. I am. Shout out to my brother Bourbon, always coming through with that Kentucky, with that Kentucky talk, man. Jose, Docs, good to see you doing well, my brother. Glad to be back around. See you at the flag football game, my brother. Can't wait, Jose. Can't wait to see you, King. My brother, man. Shout out to my dog. Always coming through. It's good to see you back in the fold as well, my brother. Let me see. Shout out to my brother Jose on the donation. Tyler, do we got the money to acquire Sue, Matthew, or OBJ? And OBJ? No. We don't have the money to get all those guys. Post-June, you can get 2 of them. I think you can get 2 of them post-June. But nah, can't get all 3 of them. I didn't see it. 360, what'd he say? Did you see Hondo's liked tweet replying to your tweet already? Nuh-uh. What'd he say? Raiders solo. I have every DeMarcus Cousins jersey. I have every Chris Webber jersey, every Jason Williams jersey, and I have a few Mitch Richmond jerseys. Shout out to my dog Solo. I want to see what he said. Let me see. I didn't see anything. I did not see nothing. Let me see. Hold on. And he died. I big name free agent. Someone was signed. I said they were a big name free agent, and I also would discuss more if that player signed with another team or the Raiders. As of publishing this article, he's still available, and the Raiders remain in consideration. Yeah, I don't see nothing. What was the like tweet? I want to know what that like tweet is. Shout out to Nicholas, man. Hey, what's up, brother? Congratulations on your show growing and growing. I just got one question. Do you think we will add an offensive lineman before the season starts? Yes, my brother. Definitely. We will add a guard or a tackle in the draft. Maybe even go get a free agent here, like a Darrell Williams. But definitely, we may even add a guard and a tackle in the draft. But I definitely see us adding on to this offensive line in the draft. We got 5 picks. We got a 3rd, we got a 4th, 2 5ths, and a 7th. I definitely see us adding O-line. My wife took it back, man. She took her hat back, man. Shit sucks. It's all good. That just means I'm about to go take my sons, put them in the car, and go buy me another hat. It's the way this shit works around here, man. Wifey, you want to take your hat back? All right, I'm going to go buy another one. But yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Coming up on an hour and a half. Appreciate you guys for being here with me today. Coffee and Convo. Blessings to all you guys in the comment section. If you guys can on the way out, man, do me a favor, man. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, man, now we're about 70 away. 70 away from 15K, you guys. Let's try and get there this before the week is up. I would love to be able to get to 15K and do this giveaway by the time I get out to Vegas, man. Love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. And you know what, man? You'll probably see me a little later. Who's to say? I don't know yet. I'm still trying to put this other show together behind the scenes. But we shall see. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Wipe them feet. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel on the way out. Love y'all, man.